Hey.
And good morning, and sorry for the false start. That was my fault. Yes, hashtag blame Keela. We are back for another Life on the Flip Side with my co-host, Name a Couple Reason. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, dear. How are you?
I am great. I got home yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Friday from work. And I was absolutely exhausted and immediately kind of went to sleep. And I slept for like 10 hours, which, if you
Wow.
know me, is nearly impossible for me. So that was awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. 10 hours. No wonder you woke up with a headache.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where, because of my work, I'm so used to getting up at the crack of dawn and being up until at least 10 or 11. If I get more than 5 hours sleep, I get a headache, literally. I just wake up automatically. I don't even need an alarm anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird thing because I'm used to being awake. I'm used to, I don't know how to, like, I'm used to living on 3 to 5 hours sleep.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Your body just gets accustomed to it. Your body clock just goes off and says, "Wake up."
Yeah. So, yeah, so that was me. I actually got a decent night's sleep.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You're looking fine today, Mrs.
Yeah, thank you. Look at the black dress. Look at that.
Yeah, it's something about a redhead in black that just yum yum.
So this is happening. Um, yeah, really quickly before we get into anything. For me, this has been a weird week. Um, as a kid, as a '90s kid, you couldn't not watch a particular program. And I wanted to mention one of the actors who passed away this week that was a huge, huge part of it. Dustin Diamond was, a lot of people would know him as Screech from Saved by the Bell, passed away this
Hmm.
week. It was a weird, there's a lot of things from Saved by the Bell that did not age well, but there are some things when it comes to Saved by the Bell that I truly, truly loved. Like I went back there. I was having a little moment the other day of just nostalgia. And one of the first things I came across in terms of, yeah, Limey, I know it's really, really fucking sad. Stage 4 cancer, unfortunately. But one of the things that kind of struck me was it was one of the first shows that all that taught me about the dangers of climate change.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that knows the show knows what I'm talking about. They struck oil on the football field, uh, and they were all like imagining what this new school would look like with all this oil. And meanwhile, they were looking after animals from the local pond, from the pond in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and there was an oil spill, and like it killed all the animals. Um, and it was a great speech of the kids basically standing up to the oil company and saying, no, we're not willing to pay the price of this. There was just moments like that, and it just kind of got to me this week that he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So I did want to mention that he passed away.
Wow. A lot of people have been passing away lately.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Huh. Someone else passed away recently. I can't remember who it was, but so a couple months ago. Oh man, who was it now? Oh, Marianne from the Gilligan's Island.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, she did.
yeah, she passed away. I think 2 months ago. Now that's a show that takes me back to my childhood. She was like the epitome of the wholesome country girl.
Mm. Yeah, it's a bit insane to be honest with you. I was a bit shocked now. I was a bit shocked.
Hmm.
Like Gilligan's Island was something that I watched, but loosely.
Mhm.
Whereas you have to remember, growing up in Ireland, we had like 3 channels. 3. Only 3. And TCC, the children's channel, was one of those for children. We had RTE, sorry, we had 4. We had RTE, RTE1, RTE2, and TNG, which is an Irish channel, an Oscailga channel.
Mhm.
And then we had the children's channel that would be on from, we had a children's channel, just one, fuckers. And that was basically it. And at 5 o'clock, as soon as I would get home, it went on till 7, from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Mhm.
And 5 p.m. I'd get home from school, and just as I was getting home, Saved by the Bell would be on, a double of Saved by the Bell. So that was literally the only thing for children at the time that I
Wow.
was in my like early teens.
Mhm.
And we have Jessica G in the chat. Fuck off, Jess. What were the 3 channels about?
Uh-oh.
She's slagging off my accent.
Captain of the nerd police.
Ugh. Fuck off, Jess.
You've been told,
Fuck
Jess.
off.
That's it.
She's
Crafty has
terrible. Terrible.
I think she's funny, actually.
I love her. I love her to bits. I wouldn't be able to cope without Jess. I also saw, who did I see in the chat? I saw BlueMarbleScience in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Blue, I have sent you a link if you want to come on, because we want updates. We demand updates. And by the way, speaking of coming on, we have a little competition. Do we not?
We do. Yes, we do.
Would you like to explain the competition?
Well, the competition is really very simple. During the last half hour of the show, that means from 4:30 till 5, or is that correct,
so
Crafty?
In about what, fucking 45 minutes, we're starting the competition.
45 minutes, we're going to start. And anybody in the chat who can spot the goat in the scene on the screen, you will be invited on to be a guest on our show next week.
Hell
the first
yeah.
person to spot the goat.
Yeah, we're doing the spot the goat. We did say last week that we were going to do a Where's Wally style thing. We're starting it this week.
And to prove that the goat's here, we'll just say, Goaty, speak up.
So when you hear that noise, that is when the competition will start. Okay.
Exactly.
Now,
right.
I'm looking at Clive Wells. Clive Wells, until that sounds, don't even start looking for the goat. Don't do it. Yeah. And if you do, wait until the goat. Yeah, we'll eat the goat next week. I'm joking. Until you hear that sound, do not go looking for the goat. Do not post where the goat is, because it will not be accepted. So wait until you hear that sound, and then we go.
You're potentially giving your competition the answer if you answer early.
Yep. And it takes away from the fun.
That's right.
Apparently, Carl sees the goat over there. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific when the competition starts. But yes, over there somewhere. Yeah. But Blue, if you're still there and if you have time, definitely come in.
Yeah, you're always welcome in here, Blue.
Yay!
Yay. There he is. Let's add him to the stream.
Yep.
Well, hello, Blue. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. I am well.
We have a Blue.
We have a Blue in the house. You just getting up?
Yeah, just a little while ago. It's a snowing morning in eastern Tennessee. So.
Oh, nice. Man. I miss snow so much.
Do me a favor. Keep it over there.
Yeah.
Keep it over there.
I'm not a big fan either.
Oh, man. I miss it. I'll be honest, man. I miss it.
Apparently, we're set to have another beast from the east over here too. I'm hoping that it'll stay away. We have a lot of rain today, so just let it rain. I don't mind snow as long as it doesn't stick.
Well, this is going to get messy because the temperature is right at freezing at the moment and climbing.
Ooh.
So it'll turn into a mixed mess before the day's over with, for sure.
Oh yeah, you'll probably be in a slush bowl by noon.
Yeah. Although I think it was warm enough, it doesn't look like there's any accumulation on the road, so that's fine. As long as you can get around in it, I'm okay.
Well, I agree with Faux Hammer. Snow is gross. Snow is gross.
Snow is cool, man.
If you look at the first video I ever posted, go back and look at the first video. It was of snow on the island for the first time in 37 years, and the goats not having a clue what the fuck it is. And the babies had great time with it, like just jumping in and out of it. The mothers trying to get the mothers up to the milking parlor, they were like, no. So I had to literally bring them up by the collar, grab their collar, and lead them up. And they were so scared of going up and down that hill, it was ridiculous.
Well, they're not accustomed to it, eh? So I'm sure it was a deal for them.
Also, they need to be able to grip, otherwise they're not comfortable. So if they can't grip the ground, they're not going to walk. They're just going to stand there and look at you. Because it wasn't thick snow. It was like a thin-ish layer of snow on the ground that was kind of slippy.
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't. I literally had to hoosh them up by the collar.
That must have been a chore.
1 by fucking 1.
Oh man.
Blue, how's stuff going with you?
Oh, pretty good. I haven't done a lot in the last week or two. I was sort of under the weather. It wasn't anything bad, but it wasn't anything good either. Don't know what it was. I don't know, running a fever for a few days and stuff like that. I got checked out, and it was negative for the bad stuff. So
the lager lurgy.
Yeah, I don't have any log allergy. But it kind of took the wind out of my sails for about a week there.
Yeah.
But I'm back working on Cavendish a little bit again. Making some improvements to it. So.
Did you notice that Oakley had your name in a title recently?
Really? Did he?
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. He's trying to push up his views.
he basically attacked you and Katz because Katz had another debate with Brummy, is his name? And he was trying to
Brummy, yeah.
Yeah, so he was trying to say gas pressure needs a container and all that shit.
Oh jeez, that's a
so he was, yeah. It was fun. It was fun pointing out that he had no idea what he was talking about.
Well, he's Nathan's somewhat, I guess, responding to a video I did on him a few weeks ago, tearing that argument apart again about gas pressure. I don't know why he continues to tell that lie. And to me, it's starting to become embarrassing for those guys. How many 1,000 times do you guys think I have asked now for them to show us a citation that says gas pressure requires a container?
Yeah.
And
you think they've learned by now.
They just ignore it and repeat.
Well, I mean, I pointed out in his comment section how intellectually dishonest he is. He didn't like that. He took offense to that. And then banned me from his comments.
I'm banned on everything to do with him or Quantum Eraser or any of them.
But for Oakley, right? So he started saying second law of thermodynamics, and I says that doesn't prove anything except you don't understand thermodynamics. But okay, where's your proof? And so he start going on blah blah. I says, but that's still not proof. I'm asking for proof. I'm asking to see some proof. And then I posted your link, one of your links, and he banned me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I got banned from Oakley's. Yes. I wear that as a badge of honor.
Ah,
It took a while. It took a while.
Oakley Jokley.
Fohammer says Crafty's accent violates all the laws of thermodynamics. Not sure if that's good or bad.
It's good. It's good, damn you. It's good.
Well, you're here, so that has to be a good thing.
There you go.
Nice.
That's... Oh. Okay, so what do you want to talk about today, guys? This is kind of an open forum. Just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
We like to have random chats.
Yeah, just chit-chat, pass the time, and enjoy each other's company. So
Random
if you got
chit-chat
something you want
today.
to talk about, just pipe up.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Run away!
Oh, no. Run away. Run away. It doesn't matter where. Just run away.
Say hello.
Hi.
Millie has just come in.
Oh, hello, Millie.
What are you doing? She's getting clothes so she can go out
And play.
and play. People in the chat know Millie. Look, there's people.
Yeah.
There's people. They're all saying hello to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Next month. More Among Us. Fall Guys. More Fall Guys than Among Us. Because we did a lot of Among Us this week. This
Yeah.
month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Millie will be back next month. Or
Or-
later this month.
Or Minecraft. We might have to teach you how to play.
You haven't. I have to learn how to play Minecraft, but it's boring watching someone learn. We'd have to like speed it up. We'd have to record it and speed it up, because otherwise people will get bored watching me trying to play Minecraft.
It would be funny to watch a film, but getting hit by skeletons at nighttime.
You have an interesting mind. Go get dressed, you weirdo.
Oh, weird mind. I know.
Yeah. So that's my niece.
Yeah.
She's awesome. When she wants to be. Clive Wells says, "What are your top?" Oh, fuck off!
What?
What?
They're
Outside results.
drunk
Can you-
Minecraft with a 9-year-old. Not really. No, Limey plays. That's bad. Limey plays. He wants me to say 3. He likes me saying 3. So, what are your top 3 favorite trees? Clive Wells is British, and he likes how I say 3. They like to slag me over how I say 3.
That's fine.
I know, right? Weirdos. Hey, the Snark. Just passing by. Yes, his name is the Snark. Millie is just all of a sudden looking at this screen every so often.
Because you're making me.
I'm not making you. I meant you drunk, not Millie. Not Millie. I don't know, Limey. I don't know.
Still no. My mom wouldn't allow me.
Yeah,
to
no.
play.
She wouldn't allow. My sister would not allow Millie onto a stream if I was drunk. And in fairness, I would not be drunk around the babas.
She would be
I
allowed to do a live stream if she had a few drinks after.
Yeah,
Not before.
but no, I wouldn't drink anyway. Not around you fuckers. You're weirdos. You're weirdos. No, don't even tell me language. This is my fucking channel. This is my show. She's whispering at me. Language. Get the fuck.
Language.
Hello.
Language. What language?
This is my room too, you know.
Get out. Not for the next hour. Yeah, we share a room. She's very good. I'll give it to her. She's so good. She allows me to use the room when I need it. Never complains, never gives out. She just gives up her room. She's an amazing human being.
Awesome. Wonderful.
What is with the people? People, stop. Okay.
If trees fell over in the forest, would anyone hear it? Yes, God damn it.
They're slagging me over my accent, Blue. You have the best accent of anyone here, so you need to talk for a little while and allow me to recover.
Yeah, the trees.
You're all
get that-
picking on me.
You get that out of Louisiana too. That's how the Cajuns talk. Except they do all kinds of backwards things. They'll say stuff like that. Done told you tree or two time now.
Well, I was talking to Math Pig just on trees. The Orish. What's Orish? I was talking to Math Pig. Apparently, there's a guy up north in Northern Ireland who went around the country and got all like different types of apple trees and planted them. So he has a big orchard of and one of them goes back to the Vikings.
Wow.
I want to go. I want to see it. So we're gonna me and Math Pig are gonna break in and steal a 5,000-year-old apple.
Heck yeah.
Sounds like a plan, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm in. Let's go.
That has to happen. I need to go visit as soon as the lockdown is over. I'll go visit Math Pig and he can take me to this orchard. Is that part of the family tree? Fuck off.
I don't agree with stealing stuff, but I'm always up to steal cool stuff.
Well, when I say steal stuff, I'm in inverted commas. I don't really steal. I badger people until they give me what I want.
Ah. Okay. See, there's a subtle difference there.
Very subtle. Very fucking subtle. They don't want to give it to me, but I take it anyway.
You just make them feel like they're giving it to you.
Right. Here's a thing, Blue. Here's a thing. During the summer of last year, we had a discussion about possibly you reading stories, Flurf stories.
Flurf stories, yes, we did.
Are you still up for that?
I think so.
That would be awesome.
I think I would be.
So I have one or two people who I've been talking to in the background that might help me write some Flurf stories.
Okay.
If you'd be up to reading them off, because I still think that'd be a great idea.
You write them, I'll read them.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's going to be fun.
I now have live confirmation of that. That has to happen.
You see, Blue, that's how she gets you, man.
Yeah, I believe I've just entered into a verbal contract here.
Yeah,
Yep.
You sure did, man. You didn't
And it's
even
recorded. And it's recorded.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of Crafty. They don't call her Crafty for nothing.
That sounds like fun.
We'll do it together. We'll do it together. I was also talking to Tattie-bogle last night. Hello, Tatty. Tatty is doing stuff at the moment. He might drop in later on. I hope
cool.
he does. But we were talking about we could have a competition between Papara and Keela. Both read the same books. Who reads better? No, and I'll tell you why. Pip is brilliant at what she does. She is brilliant, and I would never want to step on her shoes. Like she's just incredible. There is no comparison. There is no competition. I love Pip. But this would be a little bit different. I do love Pip. I'd never even want to try and compete with her. But we have been talking about this since before Pip came onto the scene, I think. Sorry, I was just looking at. Yeah, we all miss Tatty. I am trying my best to drag Tatty back for a little bit. He does need his time away, but he will be producing Ion Society, which will hopefully be starting later this month, if not next month. I've basically got the VT that we're going to be watching for the first one. That has pretty much been completed. Just need to do a little bit more tweaking, and then so yeah, that'll be later this month, and Tatty will be coming back to produce it. And again, I have a verbal agreement When was he on the first? I think he was on the first show or the second show. I have verbal agreement from Tatty that he would do it, so I'm holding him to it.
Awesome. Be good to have Teddy back in the
Don't mind
mix.
me, just get my shoes. Because I forgot to get them before.
Do you want to say hello again?
Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
bye. She's such a weirdo. I love her. She's learning well.
Wait, who do you think I get it from?
Me. I've been teaching you. I've been showing you the ways.
You are my father. You are my father.
I'm not your father. No. Fuck off out.
I said you and my father.
Oh, you and okay.
And my mother.
No, your ma's not weird. She wishes she was weird, but she's not.
You want to see her.
Come here. I have had, for the purpose of Jessica, I have had nearly 33 years of being with your mother. I know her. She's normal. She's not weird. She's fun, but she's not weird.
Got you with the shoe.
Yeah, that's my niece again. She's such a weirdo. She came back into the room to hit me with her shoe. That's what just happened there before she left.
Ah, okay.
Yes, by the way, next month is my 33rd birthday. Just for everyone who is obsessed with me saying 3.
33.
33. God. Yeah. So that has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working hard on my niece to make her as weird as possible in the best possible way. Yes, hashtag crafty is old. I'm getting there. So I have one person calling me old and another person calling me a young'un. Since I'm the youngest person on this panel, fuck off the lot of ye, okay?
Oh, gee, thank you. What does that make me in blue?
Daryl is 51 in 2 days. Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, Daryl.
That
Hope you
is
enjoy
awesome.
your day.
A very happy birthday, Daryl. 51's a great age.
Yeah.
You remember it?
I vaguely remember it, yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm right there with you, Blue. I
Vaguely.
just vaguely remember. I seem to be picking up speed down the other side of that hill.
Yeah, it's slippery. It's slippery on this side, I'll tell you.
Oh, man, is it ever.
I'm not even middle-aged yet, apparently.
Well, what you'll find out, Crafty, is middle age is about 20 years older than whatever age you happen to be at the moment.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm sticking to that. I still feel young. But I have in the job, I have people who are in their like early 20s. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, when I was your age, I was in fucking Palestine and Jordan and I was working over there, like. God love them.
It's the best time in life to do it.
Yeah. I was sitting down with a friend in work and trying to explain that I've had more jobs than haircuts. Because I've for me anyway, a lot of it has been like 3 to 6 months. I've worked 3 to 6 months. The Middle East was 2 years, I think, or a year and a half in different places. And then Cuba for like, 3 months? But again, everything that I've done has been, like the farm was the longest I've ever gone in one place. And that was 7 years. That was the longest I ever stayed in one place. How weird is that?
I don't know that that's all that uncommon, though.
No, it's actually quite common. Especially nowadays, since getting to where you want to go is so easy. I mean, you can book a flight just about anywhere. The price of a flight is less than a quarter of what it was 50 years ago. Now, I remember the days when when you had to dress in your Sunday best and it cost you an arm and a leg to travel by air.
Well, regular people didn't travel by air. Yeah,
That's right.
We got on a
You-
boat.
you were either super rich or you were on business.
Yeah.
If you were
But
traveling on
you were
airplanes.
dressed in your Sunday best. There was a dress code and everything, and
Blue was both
Yeah.
a millionaire and going on business. What?
No, not really.
Extremely wealthy. Blue is holding out on us.
No, not hardly. Uh,
Have you seen the size of that garage? Have you seen the size of his garage? For fuck's sake.
That's not a big
His garage is the size of my house.
oh jeez.
That's what Anthony Riley said too, Kiva.
Yeah, because we live in fucking council estates. It explains so much. It
That's why he
explains so
pees
much.
in a bottle. He can't afford space for a toilet.
Yeah. But right,
Riley
I
said
went over to the
exactly those
States.
words.
Yeah. I went over to the States once, to New York. And I visited two of my friends. One is of kind of Mexican descent and one is proper American. And the one in the of Mexican descent, or well, she not Mexican, Chilean, sorry. Her parents were from Chile. She lived in a council estate like mine, where you didn't really have a garden. You didn't have a yard. It was very, very small. And then you went to my friend's house who was American, and it was like, do you know the house from American Dad? Like, it was fucking huge. One of her bedroom was bigger than my living room. And she's not even rich. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Well, it was just interesting because they lived like an hour away from each other, and just to see the disparity between kind of the middle class in America and like poor migrant families. Although it did give rise to the saying, mad as a box of badgers.
What?
Yeah. Blue, have you ever seen a box full of angry badgers?
I don't think
Yeah,
I want
that's
to see a box full of angry badgers.
Oh, I've seen it.
I like that.
I've seen it.
That is a box of badgers.
So she woke me up. She woke me up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning one night. I was there for 3 weeks, and again with the three. But I was there for 3 weeks, and she woke me up, and she was like, "Quick, quick, quick, quick!" And I thought the fucking house was on fire the way she was acting. Right? Ran down. So they had these big dumpsters, communal dumpsters for the entire estate. And every so often you get a possum or you'd get a badger climbing into it if they didn't close them properly. And all of the lads from the estate, all of them were out. They had like football gear on. And two of them jumped into these big dumpsters. And I was sitting there like, what the fuck is happening here? Pulls out a badger and throws it in a box. And like, so you have 4 people or 5 people wrestling with this big ass badger. And they were not small fuckers either. They were big, they were mean, and they were proper aggressive like. And they threw it into this wooden crate. And then 20 of them sat on this big wooden crate. They pulled 4 of them out of this dumpster and put them in this huge crate and just sat on the crate until they calmed down. And I swear to God, it was like a monster trying to burrow its way out of this crate. It took 20 of them just to hold the crate down.
I don't doubt that.
No.
Yeah. So they put it onto the back of this pickup. And again, all 20 of them had to climb up on the pickup to keep the fucking box closed. And they drove like, half an hour up the road to the nature preserve and released them into this nature reserve. But they have to do that like every 2 months or something. Here's me thinking, just close the fucking... Just get a lock. get a lock and lock the dumpsters so they can't climb in there. No.
Well, badgers are not small animals, and they are vicious.
Yes, they are.
It took 5 of them just to put it into the crate. And there was 4. There was 4 badgers. So yeah, it gave rise to the saying "mad as a box of badgers." Because I've never seen anything like that.
Well, they're particularly cranky when you get them cornered like that.
Yeah. Wait, what? I've only ever met fake Americans. Never met a proper American, says Clive.
Well, what do you consider a proper American?
Native American?
A Native American?
I've met Native Americans.
What a proper American would be.
There you go, Blue. You're not a proper American.
Obviously, I'm not a proper one. I don't even know what it is.
That is funny.
Sure as hell won't be anybody from California.
Those damned Illuminati. Don't keep us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All that money we pump into NASA, least they could do is tell us what a proper American is.
I bet you most people, if you asked them what a proper American would be, they'd all probably pipe up and say Texans.
No, we can't allow JL to think that he's a proper American when he believes in ghosts.
Oh no.
No, we don't.
Sorry,
like
JL. Sorry, no. JL, but you are never living that down. So, I don't know if you saw it, Blue, but Irish Demon went on this little adventure, quote unquote, with some ghost hunters just for the crack and filmed it. And he was relaying the whole thing, and apparently a stone got thrown at a girl's head or some shit like that. And JL came in and said, it might not, I'm not defending the idea of ghosts, but there are some things in this world that maybe we don't understand that might be like electrotransference or some shit like that. So he's never allowed to forget that he defended the idea of ghosts. Which gave he had this big back and forth with PhD Tony. And I think that was the time where Tony screamed out, "Yes, I fucking can."
Oh, I remember that.
I think that was the day they were having this big debate, and JL said, "But you can't just write something like that. You can't just say that." Yes, it fucking was. Yes, thank you, Fohammer. You can't just say so. You can't just say that. And he said, "Yes, I fucking can."
Oh, yeah, man. That's becoming the video meme of the year, I think.
I don't believe in ghosts, but it was a ghost. JL Warren 2020. Exactly. So yeah, Irish Demon went off and made little shorts of different things with that sound clip. Yes, I fucking can.
Yeah.
Yeah, JL kept over talking Tony, which is never a good idea. That's a flirt tactic. You don't do it. JL should know by now.
That is a flirt tactic. That's precisely how they like to do things.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have no answers. And the best thing they can do is try to take you off your game if they can do that to you.
The Snark is leaving, so later, Snark. I look forward to whatever you come up with in terms of songs. He said he has an idea for a song, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I've kind of changed tactic when talking to flirts, because what they try to do is they try to place all the burden of proof on you. And we do get stuck into this whole trying to explain things. The only problem with that is they're not genuine. So I changed tactic with them. I ended up in a conversation with Thompson recently. And I explained this to Katz the other day. I'll read out what actually happened. The brief thing of what happened. So yeah, Thompson was talking about firmament when I came into the conversation. I asked how high up was his firmament. He said he didn't know. Then I asked what his firmament was made of. He said he didn't know. I asked him where the evidence of this firmament was, aside from the last 2,000 years. So, or 1,000 years. So after the Bible was written. Where is the proof? Where is any proof that this was that the firmament was real? He said he didn't know. I said, well, for someone that is so convinced and so sure that you're right, you don't know much, do you? And he left. He rage quit.
Sure.
I was happy.
I prefer most of the time just to let them talk, because usually they debunk themselves if you let them go.
Exactly. Because you do be on Jose's channel. I haven't watched Jose's channel in months, in a long time. I just can't be arsed listening to them.
They're like dogs chasing their own tails.
Like,
I don't know how you have the patience.
Oh, I just find it amusing. I go on mute and sit here and laugh.
So that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you're always there. You're always lingering somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I keep it on in the background. You never know which computer I'm on. I may be on it in here in the office, but most of the time I've got it on the computer out in the shop, just listening.
Fullhammer says he has a debate with a Flurf tonight on Team Skeptics channel at 6 p.m. CST.
Ooh, okay, Fullhammer. Everybody, make sure you get over to watch that. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know what time CST is. I am on Roxy's channel. I don't know whether it's 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. I think she's having trouble with her power, but I think she asked to go back to 6. So that's UTC time. So I'll be on Roxy's channel later today. Yay!
Cool.
That reminds me, I do have to respond to her.
Yeah, Central Standard CST is an hour behind me, so it is 6:20 a.m. Central Standard Time right now.
Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah, he usually goes live at about 1 a.m. my time.
Yeah, there you go, 6 hours UTC.
Oh, what is going on? I have flashing lights and stuff like that. By the way, 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning.
Okay, just listen. When you hear the bleat of the goat, the competition begins.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I'm willing to bet because Clive Wells is one of those. He'll have already found it by now.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But we're gonna try do this regularly. Yeah. I love it's spot the goat.
Make sure you remember though, folks, if you're not prepared with a mic or the ability to join the show, then don't bother participating, because the winner is coming on the show next week. So you gotta have some means of getting on the show.
Let me play. Why behind my left ear? What? Limey Play says it'll be behind your left ear. I'm confused. Am I missing out on a joke or something? I don't know. That's yeah.
I don't get it either.
So I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I've spotted 3 goats already. Oh, fuck off.
You lose. Ah.
They just like me saying 3.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, for Irish people, TH often becomes CH. 3.
Mhm. You know, a lot of cultures with an accent when they speak English do exactly the same thing. There's nothing particularly Irish about it.
Yeah, I mean, for Middle Easterns, their P's become B's. For Latin Americans, their V's become B's.
Hmm.
It's really interesting. So apparently now we're trying to find Fohammer. Is that right, Fred? Has Fohammer gone missing?
No, Fohammer's in the chat. I see him. He found
wa-
33 goats.
You assholes. Assholes.
I love it. I'll find you, Fo.
Whose ass do I have to kick? I'm just going to put yeah, smart, if I can actually learn to type. Yeah, so the link that I'm putting in is Roxy's channel. So keep an eye out because I will be on there later today. I don't think she has the stream up yet, but it's gonna be fun. I'll be able to talk philosophy and shit. Anyone that knows me knows how much I hate fucking philosophy, but okay. Doing sociology, you had to learn like the basics in philosophy. Oh, there is nothing more boring. There is nothing more boring because it's very abstract. A lot of philosophy is so abstract, and I'm not an abstract person. It really frustrates me.
I'm pretty good at 3D spatial thinking and abstract thought, but it's not something I particularly want to do actively as like a pastime or a course of study. I mean, I have a form of dyslexia, so I don't want to be sitting in the corner contemplating the existence of dog.
Yeah, exactly. Or why we call it dog. Is it really a dog if we don't call it a dog? Fuck off. Fuck off. Those kind of questions, I don't know. It's going to be a challenge, definitely. But it'll send me back to my uni days where I was sitting fucking talking philosophy with half the class. I'm very much a realist. Very much a realist. So trying to think beyond that, it can be frustrating. Because everything has to make sense to the reality in which we live. Really? Really? Clive?
Fuck off, Clive.
Can I open that in another tab? Yes, I fucking can.
I like that.
Oh, geez. Oh, actually, so X Penguin says grown, God, not dog. Speaking of God, in other news, I was on Math Pigs the other night and we were talking to this guy who is a creationist and whatever. People know that I'm atheist. That's fine. But we were having this big long conversation with the guy and I kind of mentioned what my deconversion story, as they say, because he wanted to know why I stopped believing, because I was really invested for a long time in the Catholic Church. I was an altar server. I was set to take over the choir. It was a weird time in my life, but yeah, but a lot of things happened, and we ended up talking about that kind of thing. And apparently one of the many Canadian atheists, because apparently there's more than one Canadian atheist, wants to have me on and talk about it. So when that happens, when I'm on, I will put a link to it on my community tab, so people can tune in. Because I don't really talk about that kind of shit, and it's not that I'm afraid to talk about it. There's just a lot of people who talk about religion and the dangers of religion a lot more eloquently than I can. So I don't hide it, but I don't really talk. My channel isn't really an atheist channel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I had the same upbringing as you, Catholic schools, priests and brothers and sisters teaching, and I'm very familiar with that upbringing. But it's just a subject that I don't even bother talking about. I'd rather just not even talk about it at all.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I don't avoid it. I don't mind talking about it. It's not. I just don't want it a focus of my channel, because my channel is on conspiracy theories, and yes, religion comes into that sometimes, but it's not the be all and end all. It's not the focus of my channel. So if people want to hear my deconversion story thing, I will put a link when I'm on, if he gets back to me. And we have a Bacon Earth in the chat. Hello, Bacon.
Hello, Bacon.
Hello, Bacon.
Jesus Christ, Blue. That actually gave me a fright there.
I'm sorry.
I love your accent. I really do.
That's the only one I got. Unfortunately, that's what I come with. So.
Not unfortunately, fortunately, that accent is amazing.
Well, a few people have the good and common sense to agree with you, Crafty. And I don't really care what those other narrow-minded bastards think anyway. So.
Exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's time. It is time.
It's time.
Go look for the goat. Go look for the goat. Spot the goat. Spot the goat. And the first person that puts it in the chat will be on next week if you have the ability. Remember, you have to have the ability to come on stream. You don't need a camera. We don't use cameras. No. But you are... Crafty is the goat. No, I'm the fucking herder, you prick. Boom. On the screen. More specific, Daryl, please. But yeah. In terms of the... I'm sorry, my brain just went... Jessica distracted me.
Brain fart.
Yes. Jessica, Jessica distracted me. Fuck off. Is in the bottles behind the bar. Nope. Come on, people, you have to narrow down. Be very, very specific. Be very specific. Just not just on the screen. Yeah, my brain is just flatlining.
You do that a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Lots of brain farts.
Lots. Thanks. Speaking of Math Pig, and he appears in the fucking chat. Hi, Math Pig. I'm going over to Math Pig's channel now. You can fuck off.
Oh, no. Stay. Don't go.
Yeah, so what more have you to do with the Cavendish experiment, Blue?
Yeah, how's that coming?
Oh, what I was doing, what I got started doing before I got a little bit under the weather was putting in some static shielding. I want to be sure I've eliminated, any systematic error that can occur in the experiment before I actually attempt to take more data from this thing. So I'm partway through that process, and it's really not difficult to do. It's just a little fidgety. I've got some conductive copper foil that I'm using to line the inside of the thing with. It's got an adhesive backing on it. And, it's not too hard to put it in, but you just got to take your time. So, and I had to take the whole damn thing apart, so it's going to take a while to put it all back together.
Yeah, no kidding.
Damn.
Have you solved the issue with the torsion wire?
Yes and no. I came to the conclusion after trying a whole bunch of different things that what I started out with was the best thing I had. Just using that guitar string.
Cool.
So I've got one that's a little bit smaller gauge than the one that I've been using, and I'll change it out and use that one at some point. But right now I want to get the static shielding in place. I made some improvements to the grounding.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned about the way I had it grounded, so I actually put a 8-foot ground rod in right outside the garage.
Wow.
Drove that in the ground. So there's no question about any of that stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to go through all the little details and clean things up. And I don't work on it all the time either. You know, I'll spend a few hours and then I have to go do some other things. There's still another life out here that has to be lived. Can't just do Cavendish all day long.
Yeah. Because so how long left have you got on the Cavendish experiment then?
I think I'll probably be playing with this thing for at least another 3 or 4 months, probably. Something like that.
Nice.
I want to do a bunch of live streams, and I've done a few. But I'll be doing some live streams when I get it back up and running. Get it running the way I want it to run. And then we can have some fun boring ourselves watching that silly thing.
But that's why you do the live streams, so that we can actually have a conversation while you're sitting there staring at this thing.
Right, exactly.
The door set into the wall, or whatever that is, dark wood with the square on it. There's a little black and white splotches on it. Wait, on the left?
Yeah, or to my right near the edge of the screen, at the back wall.
No.
Nope, sorry. Try again.
Try again. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. People having to find the goat. In the wood paneling at the rear of the room. Nope. Oh, this is fun. Is it standing on Blue's head? It's always standing on Blue's head, but no, not in the picture.
Did I make it too difficult, Crafty?
I needed a hint, but let's not give them a hint because these are supposed to be experts. So, Blue, apparently you have a goat on your head.
Oh, I have a goat on my head.
Oh, see, Math Pig is about to cheat now. Screenshot taken. Now to zoom and look. He has like a little magnifying glass now. And I see John Rapp. Hello, John Rapp. Can everyone give John Rapp the traditional John Rapp welcome, please?
Absolutely. Let's not forget to always do the appropriate.
Everyone give John Rapp the traditional John Rapp welcome. Absolutely. No, the duck is Thompson. Sable Eagle. You should know this by now.
I lost it. used to
You
have
lost
it
your middle
saved,
finger?
but
What?
yeah, well, I used to have it saved in my emojis list, and now it's gone. Damn.
That's hilarious. You lost your middle finger. That's shocking.
I did not.
Shocking behavior. There we go.
All right.
Love seeing John Rapp. And we have Brady Photography. How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Brady does be on Team Skeptics, and I think the first time I came across him was in Team Skeptic After Dark, where team just fails at everything. Yes, people, come on. Where is the goat? Even Mathpig can't find it, even though he's cheated. Find the goat.
Thing is, chances are, when he zooms in too much, it'll be so damn pixelated he won't see it anyway.
Exactly. Is it? Is it Limey Plays? Is it? We have two people that have found it. Limey Plays found it first. I'm sorry.
Limey Pig found it?
Well,
let's see. In the picture on the right.
Well, hang on. He asked a question. He asked a question.
I can't answer it.
Yeah, Fohammer actually said it, but Limey questioned it. So I think Fohammer wins.
Fohammer said it. Very good. Picture of the Queen on the pillar and on Crafty's left.
Yeah,
a little goat's right in there.
Fohammer is a fucker. He gets in there. So Fo, message me on Discord. We'll have a chat, and you can come on next week. Yay!
Awesome.
We have Mama Atheist in the chat. Hey, Manda. Yes, it's very early for you. God love you. Blue, what time is it over there, actually?
Yeah. 20 minutes to 8.
Oh, that's
20
not
to
too
8.
bad.
Yeah, it's 20 to 8 in the evening here on my side of the globe. Hence the name, Life on the Flip Side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have someone from like all three big areas of the world today.
Yeah.
We're spread around.
I'm not even going to comment on that one, but yes.
That's why Crafty and I did this, because most of the big streams and all the fun stuff happens on American time when you guys are all up and about and having fun, and we're dead to the world. We're sleeping, or
we have to stay on godly hours.
Yeah, exactly. So we decided to do something for this side of the globe for people who are up when we're up.
And bored, because Sunday is a shit day where nothing happens. Nothing happens.
It's a very quiet day, and gives Crafty a chance to kind of perk up for the day ahead, and gives me a chance to wind down for the end of my day. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to finish my challenging conspiracies today, because I've left it so fucking long. It's not even funny anymore. And I'm hoping to get that to patrons tomorrow morning. So if you're a patron, hopefully it'll definitely be tomorrow at some point, either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. And that'll be up on for patrons for 24 hours, and then it will be open to everyone else.
Yeah,
because patrons are special. And we have Dart.
They are.
Dart is in the chat. Dart was one of my first 10 subscribers.
Cool.
How crazy is that? Dart was in the top 10.
That's really crazy.
It's awesome that you're still here. Yeah. Sunday is the busiest time for streams. Only if you're going to church, so fuck off.
That kind of reminds me a little bit about something that Crafty and I spoke about last week after the show. And Crafty is a creator. I'm a creator. So is our guest, Blue. He's a creator as well. And we often hear the comment that when we ask for Patreon support or we ask for PayPal donations, that we're begging. And I kind of, I don't really like being accused of that. And I thought it might be interesting to kind of point out the fact that uh, we do it because what we do takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time, and we have a limited amount of that time to spare uh, in 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 comparison to our day jobs. Now, Blue doesn't have that problem, but still, I mean, still, it's time out of his day to create great stuff like the Cavendish. Um, and for me, being here in Vietnam, um, I have nothing to fall back on. So if I have to take another job to get by, everything I do stops, and that's kind of why we always kind of ask, please consider it. And it's not because we're begging, and it's not because we expect you to pay for it. I mean, we know times are hard, but if you can spare it, it sure goes a long way for us. What do you think, Crafty? Am I out of
Um,
line?
no, we were having this discussion. Hang on, sorry. I have to remember how to spell science. Yes, that's how tired I am right now. So that's Blue Marble Science's link in the chat. Please do go subscribe. Roxy, I did put your link in the chat earlier because I'm on Roxy's later. Yeah, so here's the thing. Everything that you do takes energy and effort. And my granddad was in the postal service for many, many years, and he always drilled it into us that if something takes your energy, if something takes your effort, then it's worth being appreciated for. It's worth being paid for, because this was in the context of working. This isn't a job to me. This is fun to me, but it is work. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of research, time and effort. And so there are people out there who will just beg for super chats, beg for money, beg for money. And that's whatever they're into. Okay. If it gets them by, it gets them by. For a lot of creators, it takes time out of our day, time away from our families, time away. And that's not a bad thing. We enjoy it. That's the point. We're here because we enjoy it. We wouldn't be making these things if it wasn't something that we were interested in.
Yeah.
And you can always tell, and that's one of the reasons why there's such time lapses between what I do, what I release, because I have bipolar. So there are times where I literally can't put everything I am into, and I do put everything I have into my videos. And there's some times where I can't invest that time. So I might go on a live stream, or I might be in a chat, so I'm still interacting. But it takes a lot of energy to make. It takes a lot of confidence to do it, and sometimes the confidence isn't there.
Yeah.
And it's just to recognize that. Now, I come from the position, me and Blue sat, and remember we had an argument, Blue? Well, not an argument, but I talked you into doing your memberships.
Yeah, I remember that.
And doing Patreon. Because, I poked Blue enough into, and I'm still a member. I think my Patreon lapsed, which I have to fix because stuff happened. But I come at it from a supporter's point of view as well. When the amount of energy that we give as creators is reflected back at us from our supporters.
Yeah.
And so it is up to the supporters, and there's a few of them in my chat right now who are my patrons, and I absolutely adore them. It's scrolling there on the screen. As a supporter, you do appreciate the time and the energy and the effort that it takes to running a YouTube channel, or for running. Speak of patrons, and Tusk arrives. Hi, Tusk. So as a supporter, you don't want to be limited, or you don't want to be told that you're not allowed to financially support something that you have a passion for. I love what Big Blue does. Fucking love it. I come from an area that I gave up school at 15. There are things that Blue talks about, things that Blue does, that I would never have even a hope of coming across in real life. So watching the experiment that Blue does, I would never have come across that before. And it's fascinating for me. And it's incredible that I'm able to just jump online and watch Blue do what he does. So as a creator, I don't want anyone telling me that I'm not allowed to appreciate that financially.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why we ask for patrons. That's why we have Patreon. That's why we have memberships. That's why we have super chats. So that if you're in the position where you want to see more of this this content, that you can say, okay, I'm going to go that one extra step and help out financially, even if it's just £2. £2 is the difference between getting a new mic and not, because all of those €2 or $2 or whatever it is, or those €5, all of them combined actually genuinely helps. So I'm really, really appreciative. I'm shocked, and I've said this many times, I'm shocked that anyone wants to hear what the fuck I have to say. But while you do, you're not going to shut me up.
That was shocking, I think, for all of us. Maybe a few people are that confident, but to me, it was just sort of I wonder what it takes to start a YouTube channel. Nobody's going to watch it anyway. Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's 1,000 members, and you're like, holy shit, what happened? What is wrong with these people? Yeah.
Yeah.
People have gone mad.
Because there's value in what you do, in my situation, it's a little bit different because there is no other way for me to support myself other than my full-time job and what I do on YouTube.
Yeah.
And right now, the only thing I've got is my full-time job. And being where I am, if I lose that, there is no unemployment insurance to fall back on. There is no government assistance to fall back on, or welfare or social assistance. There is nothing. I go from a regular salary to zero immediately.
Yeah, because we were talking about the possibility of the schools shutting.
That's right. The schools have already shut. They've been shut for a week now, and there's a possibility I might be stuck at home well after my holiday finishes in 10 days. I might not be going to work in 10 days from now. I might be stuck at home for another indefinite period. I hope not, but my salary stops at that point.
That's shameful.
So there's nothing, absolutely zero coming in while I'm on lockdown, if I go on lockdown, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. But these are the reasons why creators like myself kind of ask people to please consider $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever, it's a price of a cup of coffee, but enough people, that's something that can keep me going. Because if I have to take another job to support myself, my YouTube channel stops. There will be no more Pain of Progress. There will be no more Mega Mirror. There will be no more Steaming Cup of Reason. It will end, and it will end now, because of I need that income to survive.
That's scary. Because we have over here, as soon as COVID kicked in, when businesses were shut, they created an unemployment fund. You don't have the protection there.
We don't have anything.
It's scary. It really is.
And that means I lose my health insurance as well, because I pay for that out of my own pocket.
Fucking hell.
So everything goes, But by the same token, for those that do find it in their heart to to support what I do, uh, I put absolutely everything I've got into making the best content I can for you folks. And I think the Pain of Progress really speaks to that. That's got every bit of my heart and soul in it. And I want to continue doing that because I love doing it so much. But I might have to stop, not because I want to, but because I have to.
And I really, really don't want that. I really don't want that because, like, for anyone that
I just want
hasn't seen,
to know where I'm coming from. That's all.
yeah,
I
for
don't want
anyone,
people-
for anyone that hasn't seen the Pain of Progress series, you really are missing out. Reason's links are in the description below, by the way. If you do want to become his patron, if you do want to check out his channel, because we alternate between my channel and his channel every week. We're here every single week. And Pain of Progress is one of those series that I am amazed is not on something like the BBC. Because there's that much professionalism that goes into it. It's on that standard.
My good friend Crafty, she has helped me with previous episodes. She's well aware of the work that goes into it, aren't you, dear?
Yeah. We sat, how long did we sit just for the intro for season 3? Like
about 4 hours.
Yeah. Just to get like fucking a minute of this. Yeah. Oh, it's a monster show because it has to be. And the amount of work that goes into it is a full-time job nearly. Because it takes you 2 weeks, doesn't it? It takes you 2 weeks to get one episode ready. Yeah,
that's right. 2 weeks. 1 week of research, about 3 days of editing and script writing, and then the remainder of the time is production and post-production.
Now, that's not to put people off making a new YouTube channel. I don't work half as hard, I'll be honest. For the same level, like my videos are very fucking basic. And there's a reason for that. But this is a monster production. Like Pain of Progress should be on national and international TV. Wow. That's what I'd love to see on the fucking History Channel instead of all nonsense of fucking ancient alien shite.
Exactly. But anyways, but
it's I just something that has to be said. It has to be talked about.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention it because I want people to know where I'm coming from. I'm not begging. If you can't, you can't. I love you anyway, just for subscribing and watching the show. That to me is immense. I mean, the feeling I get from just knowing people are that interested in what I do. But if you can, the help sure would be welcomed. And I couldn't thank you enough. So that's the last I'm going to say about it. I was really getting tired of being accused of being a beggar and so on. And I'm not. Nope. And I just want to clear the air and let people know where I'm coming from and what I'm about. So if you can help, thank you. If you can't, please keep enjoying the show, because at least that shows me that what I'm doing is worthwhile. Thank you.
Yeah, please, you have to subscribe to Steaming Cup of Reason anyway, because otherwise you're going to miss next week. And you don't want to miss next week because we have Fohammer who won our competition. Round Thinker, I did get your email. I will start recording that for you. I'm going to be on Round Thinker's channel very soon. And Brady Photography has to leave, so see you later. We're going to be winding up very soon anyway. I completely agree, Carl Edwards. Where's the fucking thing? It hasn't come up on StreamYards yet. Anyone who calls Steaming Cup of Reason a beggar is a fucking idiot.
Thank you, Carl.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I think I was a patron. I convinced you to start a patron, didn't I? I convinced both of you to start a patron because I wanted to support you.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I I was balking at doing it because I thought people would see me as exactly what I just said, a beggar, and I didn't want to come across that way. But Crafty made me see the light, and she's right. If I lost my job, I'm up the river without a paddle.
Well, thank you, MathPig. Apparently, MathPig became my patron, so thank you, MathPig. He's been very supportive, as has in the last little while. Mama Atheist has been incredible as well. So,
It's
where's the goat then? Tusk, the goat is on the pillar next to me in the picture.
Yeah, right in front of the Queen.
Yeah, faux hammer got it.
And for those of you who might be wondering, the scene you're looking at tonight is Mint Bar in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Like, so when we're on Steam and Couple Reasons channel, you're gonna get to see Hanoi, and when you're on my channel, you're gonna get to see pieces of Dublin.
Yeah, actually, I'm in Ho Chi Minh City, but I'm
Ho Chi Minh
going to show you different scenes from around the country, so you
Yes.
can get an idea of what it's like to be in Vietnam.
Yeah. Awesome.
But anyways, we're just about out of time, so I'm going to let my lovely co-host take us out of here. Thank you all for dropping by. It's always so great to see your names in the chat. It's always the same group. You're a fantastic bunch, and I can't wait to see you all again on my channel next week. So take us home, Crafty.
Yeah, well, thank you again, Big Blue, for popping in, because if you haven't, I'm going to pop Big Blue's link in the channel, in the chat, rather. If you haven't checked out BlueMarbleScience, please do. And hello to Mario, who's just popped in, unfortunately is late. So I'm going to take us out. Pain of Progress is coming back next week, isn't it?
That's correct.
Next week is Pain of Progress. Yes,
I start writing the script tomorrow.
I cannot wait. I genuinely cannot fucking wait for Pain of Progress. And you know what? I'm gonna bring us out. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna bring us out on the POP series promo. And yes, you can see us there. Hi. So thank you guys, everyone, for coming out. If you look in the description below, you can find all of our links if you want to support us. Thank you, MathPig, for becoming a patron. And with that, I'm going to leave you on POP Series 4 promo. So enjoy, guys, and bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.